We are about to come with the last part of the first lesson of the program Algebra 10. And in this part, I'll teach you about the symbol for any. And the symbol, there is one. Similarly to the previous parts, we read the sample. Example 6. The sentences and real number where a greater than or equal to 0 is a proposition. This proposition can be written as follows. You see, this is the way to express the sentence into mathematics form, so we can convert the symbol into sentences, such as for any x is an element of real numbers, so x squared is greater than or equal 0, or x squared is greater than or equal 0 for any x is an element of real numbers. So the symbol, you see the symbol V shape to the power is at for any. Okay, and this is an exercise for you, and I will help you to solve it. Express the following proposition in words. Okay. Similarly, x says any integer numbers at 1 is greater than itself. Integer number, okay, integer number. That set include the negative number. For example, for number -3, -2, 0, and 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. Of course, there are lots of number continue, and these are integers numbers. So, and is this proposition true or false? Of course, it's quite easy, but to know that, I'll make an example for you. For example, if n equal 1, that means 1 plus 1 equal 2, and of course 2 is greater than 1, so n plus 1 is greater than n is a true propositions, or you can use another number, negative number. For example, n equal -3, okay, 3, so -3 plus 1 equal -2. -2 is greater than -3, so n plus 1 is greater than n is a true proposition. Continuous example. Example 7. The sentences, this is one integer less than 0 is a proposition. And these propositions can be denoted You see the symbol as I read for you, symbol, the E, but it opposites. It reads as there is one, there exists one, or there is at least one, or there exists at least one. So we can express the propositions in the words there is one integer less than 0. Okay, and we had to pay attention to these symbol because we will use them a lot in mathematics course. Don't make any mistake when using them. And this is the exercise. Express the following propositions in words. There are two ways to express these propositions. First, there exists one integer number where E equal to itself. Second, there exists one an element of integer numbers which is where E equal to itself, and do you think these propositions is true or false? It's quite easy. Give your answer. Now, together, we consider example 8. Nam says, any real number where is not equal to 1, but MØN disagrees. No, it isn't. There exists one real number whose square equals 1. For example, number 1. And therefore, the negations of the proposition, this is the propositions, and this is the negations. Do you remember how to make a negation of a proposition? Watch my previous lessons and apply this. Apply to this problem. Okay, can you realize the difference between these in propositions x squared is not equal, and in the negations x squared is equal. So if we want to make a negation, we just add or omit the not words before its predicate. I hope you remember. And the mission for you: state the negations of the following proposition. Proposition P: any animal can move, and you have to make the negations. Example 8. You see, the book offers a lot of examples to increase your knowledge on this topic. Example 8. Nam says, there is one natural number n, so that 2 times n, 2 times n, 2 times n equal 1. Okay, and there is the negations of the propositions, and negations is for any n an element of natural number 2 times n is not equal to 1. So this is P propositions and the P par proposition. P with the power of its proposition. Okay. And this is your part. Read the problem careful and give your answers. If you are not confident about your solving, ask me for help, but I help you to read the problem. State the negations of the following proposition. The proposition P, there is one student in class who does not like studying much, and you have to make negations for this proposition. We are going to be the end of the first lesson. This lesson is quite difficult and broad, but it's very important for you to create a basic knowledge, and you will need them throughout your semester. Continuing, I'll help you to show some exercise, and you have to do the reminders by yourself.